Well, severe weather's really popped over the last several hours. Right now, looking at a tornado warning. You see this two separate tornado warnings right now in Jackson County. Now, one of these storms located just to the north of Pascagoula, the other just to the south of Hurley. Let's go and take a little bit closer look at that, and you can see as we zoom in, a lot of lightning associated with these storms. Now, a tornado warning indicated, and this has just been indicated by radar. No tornado spotted yet, and these are just storms capable of producing it. If you're in the track of these storms moving quickly to the northwest, what you're going to want to do, take shelter immediately. Interior location, away from windows, want to stay covered. Sturdy structures as well. Keep your hands and face covered. Flying broken glass is going to be the main concern with these showers and thunderstorms. We've seen them popping up very quickly over the last several hours. And we take a little bit wider look toward the west. Right now, not a lot happening, but that's soon to change as a vast line of showers and thunderstorms is heading our direction. As we take a look to the northwest, you can see just how much lightning and strong winds, heavy rainfall has been associated with these showers and thunderstorms all day today. That's what's heading our direction right now. So what we've had so far, just the tip of the iceberg. And as we zoom out, you can see this very well-organized line of showers and thunderstorms slowly sweeping into South Mississippi. It's impacting North Mississippi. We've seen a lot of tornado watches and thunderstorm warnings associated with this. And for more details on what exactly is heading our direction tonight, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to meteorologist Ryan Mahan, who is live. Ryan, what do you got? Well, the severe weather threat today continues. Two tornado warnings still in effect for eastern Jackson County. Now, they're about to expire in the next 2 to 3 minutes, but still very strong storms causing prompting these storms, these storm warnings, tornado warnings right now in Jackson County. Let's take a little bit closer look at those storms. You can see a lot of lightning associated with these right around Hurley and Van Cleve. Not a lot of lightning associated with them, but some strong thunderstorm activity has been going on, and that's what prompted the National Weather Service to call these tornado warnings. These storm cells capable of producing a tornado, and they are moving quickly to the northwest, right about 30 to 35 miles per hour, moving very fast out of Jackson County. And we're going to be looking at these pop-up showers and thunderstorms that could potentially be severe coming all the way through this evening. And as we take a look towards Harrison County, you still see a strong storm cell here north of Biloxi. There was some tornado warnings issued a little bit earlier in the day, and we're still looking at some strong storm activity in that region. So that's exactly what we're going to keep our eye on all the way throughout this evening and into the early evening hours as well. Now, a Doppler is showing just how quickly these storms have developed. Right around 3 o'clock this afternoon, these showers and thunderstorms, strong storms from the Gulf started bubbling up, moving very quickly to the northwest. As I mentioned, you can see that there. The main threat, though, is still to come. We're looking at a squall line or an organized line of showers and thunderstorms that's moving ahead of a cold front. Now, remember, a cold front is just the leading edge of a mass of polar air, and that's exactly what we're looking at on the Doppler edge. You can see this very organized line of showers and thunderstorms pushing through, especially northern Mississippi. It already rolled through Jackson. Lots of heavy rainfall associated with that, and it just continued to push off, and that's what we're looking at to hit us in the next 2 to 3 hours, and this could prompt some more tornado warnings. Once again, tornado watch is still in effect for South Mississippi all the way through into 10 o'clock tonight. So a watch is basically what it means is that conditions are favorable for a storm to form here, a severe thunderstorm to pop up. And that's exactly why we're keeping this watch around, and that's why we're looking at some stronger severe weather. Once again, a tornado watch right now, warning rather. The warning is the main threat here. That means potential severe weather is imminent, and the best way to protect yourself in a tornado is, of course, seek the lowest portion of a sturdy home, sturdy business. Stay away from those windows, and that's really the main threat. Strong winds breaking glass, and that's where we see most of the injuries come through during a strong storm system. Now, as far as looking at tides for today, we saw those a little bit earlier. Let's go and take a look right back towards that radar. That's what we've been keeping a close eye on throughout the day. Let's get to the Future Edge radar. Let's bring it in here. Now, about 8 o'clock tonight, that's where we're going to see those leading edge of storms make their way through into South Mississippi. Future Edge pushing them right there. 10:30, we start to clear out. And heading towards tomorrow morning, we see the sunlight get through. So once again, a few tornado warnings issued. We're looking at a vast look now at this extended cold front. What's happening is an area of low pressure. It's centered right now in Missouri. And what's happening, it's dragging along this frontal system stretching all the way from Wisconsin and into Texas. That's about 1,500 miles long. The storm is stretching all the way through and pushing slowly now into Mississippi. We're seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings just outside the viewing area. We've been dealing with tornado warnings ourselves. No active warnings right now for South Mississippi. Could change very quickly, though. looking at the Doppler edge, and as I mentioned, towards the west, you can see a lot of lightning being developed with these storms. We've seen some pop-up showers and thunderstorms so far, just some convection going on, and what we're expecting to happen is this cold front to begin to push through in the next 2 to 3 hours, start to bring in some heavy rainfall, lots of lightning, but the most dangerous component with this is going to be winds. Strong straight line winds potentially could produce a tornado as well. That's how much activity we've seen throughout the afternoon. A lot of heat building up along with some humidity, and that's exactly what these showers and thunderstorms need to develop, and that's why we're keeping a very close eye on these storms. The tornado watch is going to be in effect all the way through until 10 p.m. tonight, and I'd play it safe tonight, folks. Stay inside, keep very close to, if you have the weather radio handy, make sure you have fresh batteries in that, and certainly keep it tuned right here. We're going to be updating you throughout the evening as new warnings are issued. Now, as far as rainfall is concerned, this is another major threat with these showers and thunderstorms through about midnight tonight. That's when the heaviest stuff's going to fall, and you can see lots of heavy rainfall. Almost 3 inches expected for Gulfport and Biloxi, about 2.5 for Sautia, but the biggest rainfall coming there, you see it in Loosedale, so George County, 3 inches of rain. Now, this is just one model taking into account how slow the cold front's moving right now. It could speed up a little bit, but after we get through tonight, looking at a fairly nice week ahead. You can see it on the 7-day forecast. We clear out nicely into tomorrow, but before we get there, certainly that severe weather threat is going to be sticking around, and I'm going to turn it over to meteorologist Ryan Mahan right now with a little bit more information. Ryan.